This
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Are you able to hear me? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we'll start the class. I'm going to share the screen. Okay. So now the screen is visible to you, students. So you are all able to see the screen. Please respond. So yesterday class we have discussed about what is SAP, what is ERP, what are the functional modules of SAP. Okay. So what is SAP? What is the full form of SAP? Yes, students. What is the full form of SAP? Hello.
System application and product.
System application product in data processing. Am I audible to you, students? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, okay. System applications product in data processing, right? So, I'm going to tell you what is enterprise structures today. So before that, we are a little bit starting with the things. What is company? How this will work? So let's start with that. So I told you yesterday one thing I'm going to show, like scenario. I was telling one concept that is called scenario. In the slides, it has come one point. So one Excel sheet I'm going to show you. In that, I will clear how it will work. So what is actually scenario? See, let us take an example of bookstore. Okay, here the bookstore has a 100 number of books. Okay, so here 60% book means 60 books we are selling, at a 50 rupees, means 60% price. According to that, we are going to sell the books in a highest price 60. So another few books, 4 books, we are going to sell in 40 rupees lowest price. So how the unit profit will calculate? Here we have a one functions here. I think those who are knowing Excel, they will understand what is that actually. So number of books into unit price, and here number of books into unit price. So total, how much profit I'm getting on this? I'm getting 3800. Okay, so if you have 100 books, if you are selling in a 60% highest price, you are getting 50 rupees profit. If you are selling in a 40 rupees, then you are getting 20 rupees. So how to create a scenario for this? One small example on Excel I'll show you. So we can put the cursor here, we can go to the data, and here what if analysis, we have a called one scenario, business scenario this is. So I have created 50 rupees, so I'll delete all these things and I'll show you once again, see how it will be created. So click on add. The screen will be looking like this when your cursor will be here, and you can go to the what if analysis scenario. Okay, click on add. So scenario name, I'll just take an example of 50% highest. So 50% highest. So which is the changing cell here? So changing cell is like this one. Okay. So click on OK. So I am going to change 0.5. Click on add. Next I am going to do suppose 70%. 60% I am not going to use because already I have that. Okay. So here C4 is my changing cell. Click on OK. So it will be 0.7. Click on add. Next is what? 80% highest. 80% highest. So click on OK. Now you can see 0.8. 0.8. Click on add. Next is 90% highest. 90% highest. Click on OK. So this is 0.9. Okay. Likewise, if I'll do double rate of the book, suppose 200 rupees book, I am going to sell in 400. So how it will work? So highest, click on OK. So what it will be 1.0, correct? So after this, don't click on it, just click on OK. Click on show. Summary, click on OK. So what is happening? You can see the students. That is what, if the value is 50% highest, we are getting 4,000 profit. If it is 70%, we are getting 3670. Then 80% 3760, 9320. So if it is a double, if it is 100% highest, then we are getting just 3000. Are you getting this? Just we are getting 3000. But if we are reducing the price, then we are getting more profit. This is called a business scenario. Okay. So this for an example I shown this. Is that clear? So that means what? If you are selling more books, if you are selling the books in a more highest price, so you will get less profit. Like instead of 70%, you are putting a double 100%. That means what? Double rate. So 25 rupees pen, if you are going to sell in 50 rupees, you cannot sell more pen and the profit will automatically decrease. Okay. So for that reasons, we have to put a one reasonable price for sales, then we can get the more profit. Clear? Students, you understood? So next I'm going to discuss again, we'll come back to the SAP. So we have discussed last class little bit, few slides are left, we'll complete that and we'll come to this. So scenario you understood, students? Any doubts is there? Is there any doubts? this is the only authorized NICT journal is the only authorized center students for SAP in the South states. So you are getting certificate from the SAP company itself. Yesterday, one student has asked me. So this is the only authorized center. Means NICT journal is the only authorized centers. This is NICT company in the entire South states. So you are getting certificate from the what is that SAP company itself. So let's start with the topics. So production server we have discussed. Okay, so we are database layer. Yesterday I discussed about this. The database layer is responsible for managing and storing of all the data across a company's SAP environment, making it easier for users to keep business rules, processes, and data in the same place for improved process efficiency across the teams. Okay. Next one is this is the three layer architectures as I told you. This is the presentations layer, applications layer, and database layer. So SAP login procedure, I'm going to start from this today. Definition: the SAP login is a Windows program. What do you mean by Windows, students? What do you mean by Windows? Yes, anyone can answer? Yes, students. What do you mean by Windows? Yes, I'm not getting any answer from you. Windows. Simple questions. Am I audible to you?
Yes,
Okay. So anyone can answer what is Windows?
Ma'am, Windows is an operating system that manages a computer's hardware and software.
Okay. Windows is an operating system, right? Windows is an operating system. It's a 16-bit operating system right now, 32-bit and 64-bit operating system also introduced. So Window is a GUI based. What is that? Graphical user interface. Graphical means picture based it is. Okay. So SAP Logon is a Windows program which you use to log on SAP system. You can install SAP software in the Windows 10. Okay. On your Windows PC, it immediate between the SAP systems and SAP GUI user interface. The SAP Logon displays a list of available SAP systems and automatically selects server with the best current response times. Okay. So how to log on procedure I'm going to show today. How to open the software. Students, within this week you can install the SAP. Okay. So but systems requirements are there to install SAP. So let's discuss with the I'll tell you the details what are the requirements to install SAP software in your system. So the enterprise structure of a company is mapped to a SAP applications using organizational units. Okay, organizational units represents the enterprise. What do you mean by enterprise? It is we are going to start with the enterprise structure. But my question is, what do you mean by enterprise? What do you mean by entrepreneur? Yes, students. What do you mean by entrepreneur? Hmm? Entrepreneur means businessman, right? Those who are entrepreneurship. I told you different kinds of business are there, like sole proprietorship business, partnership business, Georgetown companies, okay, private sector companies, public sector companies, entrepreneurship. Okay, someone has messaged once minute. Okay, so anyone wants to ask any questions? So entrepreneurship means like a business, it is related to business only, entrepreneur. And here organizational unit includes the legal companies entities. Okay, plants, storage, locations. Okay, storage locations means go down. It will take you into the consideration sales, offices, and profit center. This all things includes enterprise structure. Clear? Next is I'm going to tell you what is actually company. Okay, what is actually company? How we will define a company? Hmm? How you will define a company? So company can be one, but there will be a multiple codes with the same company. Okay, so I'll just tell you what is that. Here with the options, define company. I'll just slide show the current slides. Let's take here one example. A company is the organizational units in SAP FI. Students, you can make a note on this. A company is the organizational units in SAP FI for which you can draw individual financial statements according to the legal requirements of the country where it's incorporated. You can designate legally dependent branches as companies and join them together as legal units by consolidation. Okay, so you can make a note. So company is a what? It's a legal entity or it is a organizational unit. Simple words. So note down this. Legal requirements means what are the company's projects will be there, companies accounts will be there, different departments we have a companies like sales department, productions department, marketing department, HR departments. There is a different departments for the that it has to be managed within the companies, and there is a lot of procedures, rules and regulations we can say as a patents, goodwill and patents of the companies, that is also an asset for the company. So this all concepts is taken into the consideration. So you can designate legal dependent branches. So one company may have a different branches. Like let's take an example of Alpha group of companies. So Alpha group of companies or any in the now this is an example on this. Suppose Sony Private Limited. These have a different branches in Bangalore and suppose in Kolkata, Hyderabad, all. So these branches are, you can say in SAP, that is called business area. Okay. So if it may be within the state, it may be another states, all these things that companies in there. One company, just like take an example of Dell. Dell not only in Bangalore, so there is some other branches of the Dell companies are there. So these are known as your business area. So everyone noted down this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone has noted down. Please put your response. Okay. Very good. Okay. So next we'll proceed to the other slides. Company code. As I told you, company can be one. Company can be one, but company code will be multiples. What is that? I'll show you with a one diagram also. The company code is the central organizational units of external accounting within the SAP system. Company code is what? Like, take an example of Tata Group of Company. Okay, Tata Group of Company has a different Tata Motors, Tata Steel, Tata other products will be there. So these all are called as a company codes. Just like Titan Company, Titan watches are there. Titan, we can say Specs also, Titan Gold also, like this. So different types of what is that items is the company is selling. So that is called. So it is a Titan shop means it is not only a watch. It may be Titan Gold shop. It may be Titan what is that Specs shops. So like that. So in that case, this is called our company codes. Is the centralized organizational unit of external accounting with the SAP system. You must define at least one company code before implementing the financial accounting components. Now you are understanding. When we are going to create a company in SAP software, that company has to create one company code. It is mandated to create company code in this company. Why? Because or else we cannot do the further applications. So each company has at least one company code. It can be multiple, but at least one should be, we can say, most important. Means it is mandated to create. So the business transactions relevant for financial accounting are entered, saved, and evaluated at company code level. Understanding? So that is the things here. So if you want, you can just write a short notes on this. Each company code should have at least one. Each company should have at least one company code to run the business. Simple sentence also you can write. And one more point you can add. Company may be one. Company code may be one or more. Okay. So that is the things. Next is business area. What is business area? A business area. Let's start with the first company code, then we'll come to this point. Okay. Now see here, I am going to show you one structure. Students, you can draw this diagram. You can draw this company, ABC group of companies. Okay. Company code is what? ABC apparel, ABC shoes, ABC service, ABC apparel again, ABC some kilnos or something is there, but this is in different places also. France, UK, Canada, US, JP, all this thing. So these are called company codes. This is called ABC group of company. Clear, students? Anyone wants to ask any questions? Any doubts? No doubts? Those who understood, you can send your reply either in chat box or you can send with thumbs up. Okay, good. So let's continue with that. Next one is we'll go to the start to create a company. Okay, so students, this is the company codes. Just like we are in MS Office, we are using what is that shortcut keys. Like this in SAP, we have T codes. That means transactions code. First, we will give you with the navigations with the transactions code. But today's topic will be this much. Define company code, assign company code to company, and define business area. This is the task for today. Now I am going to show you now one structure you can see, students. company. So this is a sales organization. So company code, it should be the different department like financial management area, controlling area, plant, warehouses. Warehouses means what? Go down. You can see, I'll just enlarge this. See this. So this is called your business area. Means different places. Like I give an example. ABC group of company may be present in Hyderabad, maybe in Kolkata and Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. Okay, Andhra, all these places, 5 to 7 places. Suppose this company is
Ma'am,
there.
we can't see the
That
screen.
yes, tell me. Someone is asking.
We can't see
Yes,
the
students.
presentation. We can't see the presentation, ma'am.
Roshni is asking something.
We can't see the presentation.
Hello. Yes. Tell me. Any doubts you have?
Ma'am, your
Ma'am,
presentation
we
isn't visible.
Your voice I'm not getting. Tell me, or else in text me also. I can see that in message box. Screen is not visible, but we have already shared the screen. Okay, I'll just check once. Is it visible now, students? Is it visible now? Okay. Huh. If it is not displaying, you can just tell me. I'll stop and again I'll do it. No problem. So now it is visible. I can show you the structure here. This is the what I was discussing. Company code, company clients. So we are working on client server. Okay, we are working on the SAP software client server. Today I'll open the software. I'll show you how it's working. Okay, then sales organizations, we have a distribution channels and divisions. There are different departments that is known as divisions. Distributors channels will be have a what is that? Wholesalers, retailers. These are called distributors. And credit controller related to the sales area, sales office, sales group, all these things. Okay, so that is the things. Next we'll start with the company code. So I'm going to start with the software, how to log in, how to open the software. Okay, so what we need to do here, we have the software as a VMware workstation. Okay, so this is, we need to double click. Students, within this week, those who have a system, you can install the software. Admin will come to your college and will install. So minimum 8 GB RAM is required, and 300 GB free space should be there to install the software. Okay, so this is the server. Then you have to resume the virtual machine. So this is ECC6. This is the SAP software which I am going to start. It will take just 1-2 minutes. It will get started. If you have a 8 GB, it will be very faster storage. 4 GB RAM, it will be little quite slow. So if you have 8 GB RAM, those who have, they can install. Even 4 GB can install, but it will work slowly. Okay, so once you resume the virtual machine, we have the options here. This is called virtual machines where we are working. Okay, so I'll show you once again. Here we have option called suspend guest. I'll show you 1-2 times. You can see that how it will work. Okay, so when you will get the screen, you need to close it as soon as possible. You can install. So VMware workstations, not by internet. Admin will install that. So VMware workstations, double click, the icons will be displayed like that. And here we have options, resume this virtual machine. Okay, once you resume the virtual machines, other power on power off you need not to do, students. Once it is installed, just you have to click on resume. So it will just take just few seconds or 2-3 minutes to start. Okay, so you can see now it is started. Here we have options. Once you start, we are working on this. This is called T code bar. Okay, this is what T code bar. This is the top menu bar. But here we have options called suspend this guest. Once after use, you need to suspend the guest. You need not to close directly students, or else software will not work. Once you wrongly close or open, then it will be stopped. So you have to go to this suspend this guest operating system, and you have to click on suspend. You should not do power on power off. It is already set. It will be set when you will install. Just you have to do suspend guest. If in case the software is getting issues and all, then we can shut down the guest. Then we'll provide you the password, username and password. But right now it's not required. It's already installed. We have, so this is known as your enter key, and same control as we can use here to save the data. Okay, and this is your log off button. Okay, and this is your print, and this is your find next. All this thing is there. We can start a new sessions. This is called to start a new session. Just like we are in MS Word or MS Excel, we want to start a new Excel sheet. So defaultly it will one worksheet will be there in 2021. But if you want new sheets has to be there is the one option called shift F11, or else we can click on the plus symbol. Likewise here we have a created new session. Correct. So this is called SAP Easy Access Screen. What is that? SAP Easy Access Screen. Okay. So other things you need not to click. Just click on this T code bar. This is called T code bar. See, this bar you can hide and show. Suppose sometimes by mistakenly students will click on this, ma'am, my T code bar is not displaying. Need not to worry about this. Just click on the symbols. So it will open again. This is what students which key has been already used recently, that will be displaying on this. Okay, which T code has been used, that will be displaying on screen. Okay, so that is the things. Suppose you will forget the T codes, or it will be on the list, so you can find out and click on this directly. It will take you to that particular screen. Okay, so first what we need to do, SPRO. SPRO is the first word which we are going to enter on this T code bar. Okay, press enter. So what will happen? It will take you to the customizing execute project screen. What is that? Customize execute project screen. Till this, any doubts you have, students? You understood how to open the software? Till this, any doubts you have? Roshni, screen is visible to you? Everyone can see this, right? Okay, very good. So let's continue with this. Roshni, you want to ask anything?
Ma'am, the screen is
Hello?
visible, ma'am.
It's visible? Okay. So now you can see this is your customizing execute project. You have to click on SAP reference IMG. You have to click on SAP reference IMG. I'll show you 3 to 4 times today how it will work actually. SAP reference IMG. Okay, so here we have a different sections are there. So this is called display image screen. What is that? Display image screen. Now I'll let you know what is actually, how does it work. So here we have a see this SAP software used for different modules of SAP, like FICO it is using, then material management, productions planning, sales and distribution. Okay, so these are the different modules of SAP, which is the in one software only we are working. Okay, So first let's take about the enterprise structure. We have to start with this. Okay. So enterprise structures, this is the notes you can say, this is about the notes you can say. And here what is that definition? So we have to click on the definitions, financial accounting. Okay, define company. First I want to show you what is actually enterprise structure. You have to I'll just show you what is actually enterprise structure. Even I'll show you with one Excel file. Now see students, it is the in this sections you will learn how to portray the specific organizational structures of your business in the R3 systems. I told you R3 architecture, presentation layer, database layer, application. So first one is presentation layer, then application layer, then database layer. It is work on that basis. Okay, to help you portray your company structure, different accounting, logistic, human resources, organizational units are provided. So first analyze the structure and procedures in your company and then match them to the SAP structure. There are various organizations elements defined as example in the standard versions. Normally this would not cover all your needs. Extend the elements as required. So during the clarification stage, work with the structure delivered by SAP. So this is notes we can say in order to, if you try to understand more about this, in the software itself, the definitions and all things will be there. In order to obtain a high degree of identifications and acceptance from project members and use departments from the start, you may have to change some SAP terminologies. Okay. So this is about enterprise structures. Let's close this. Okay. So what you have to do students, first enterprise structure, then definition, then financial accounting. Students, you can write the path of this enterprise structure. I'll show you on the 1 second. Here I'll show you. Yes, your enterprise structure. Now uh, you can see on the screen. So company, Tata group of company, chart of accounts, we have to create company code MT10, MT20. So Tata group of company has a different two company codes I have given. So one is Hyderabad, Chennai. So Bangalore is the main office area. So these are known as business area. So specification requirements, language should be English. Accounting system as per the Indian accounting standard. Financial year is, so what is our financial year students? What is our financial year? Tell me. Hmm? Who can answer me now? March 31st now. Okay. Any other students answer? From which to which is a financial year? April to March. Wow, nice. Yes, April to March is a financial year. Like this is 2024. 1st April 2024 to 31st March next year. Okay. So that is known as financial year. Yes, you're absolutely right. But okay, absolutely right. Only 1st April to 31st March. So on that basis, we are creating this all fiscal year variant. Okay. Then financial year currency should be our INR. It's a local currencies. So note, books of accounts are maintained in INR, but all currencies can be used while posting the transactions. Note 2, company can maintain books in two more currencies as per the requirements, says USD. Students, you can draw this structure to understand. You can draw if you have a pen, paper, or if you are using a system, you can type. If you are using a system, you can type on this, or if you have any paper, pen, book, so you can note down this. Okay, students, you have noted down that. Okay, so if you have noted down, we can proceed for the next one. Every students you have done. Okay, so let's start with the okay, done. Okay, good. So here we can see next you can write the T code, students. A T code means is called as transactions code. Will we start with the first sections? First sections means what? This part. Define company, define company code, assign company code to company, and define business area. This I will cover today. So this much only you can write. So in SAP, which we are defining that we need to assign, because it should create an established link between the company and company code. Assign company code means what? Assign company code to company means it's establishing a link between company and company code. Okay, done. So we'll start with this. Once you completed, we'll start. When on completed, please put a thumbs up. Those who have done this 4 T codes, okay. Everyone is done. So we'll start. Okay. Now see here in the software, what we need to do. We are in display image screen. Shall I show you once more? See this. So like this, the things. Okay. So let's go back. We are on the screen. SAP Easy Access. Open the software. You will be on the screen. SAP Easy Access screen. In the T code bar, we need to type SPRO. Okay. Press enter. Then you have to click on SAP. You can write the path also. In the T code bar, you have to type SPRO, then SAP reference IMG. Then you have to click on enterprise structure. Then you have to click on definition. Note down the path. Then financial accounting. I'll see in my notes if it is there. I'll show you that one. Path. Yes, students, you can make a note on this. Path SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure. I'll just increase the screen. You can make a note on this. This path you can note down. Financial accounting, define company. Okay, so I'll show you on the software. So click on this IMG activities. Click on this IMG activities. You will get one more screen on that. So click on new entries. These are the company students. We have to click on new entries. Once you click on new entries, now I'm going to create a company. So I'll create Tata. What is that? 10. So I'm creating Tata 10. So what I'll do here, Tata group of company 10. Like this I am giving. So here we have to do postal code. I'm giving Jayanagar pin code, city Bangalore. Make a note on the students. Country India. Language key EN means English. This is INR. Shall I show you one? See this. Here if you click you will get this, but you can type also India. So if you click it will show the list of countries. These are the list of countries. So why INR India? If I'll show you, see this IN for India. So that's what. Here EN. EN for what? English. So EN for English. You can select like this. INR for what? This is for Indian rupees. Understood, students? Please make a note down. Other fields, see, street, post box, all these things are optional. You can fill, you can see, but not required right now. You can put the street post box, but do not do that. And just you fill all this. You can create, suppose your name is like, example, suppose Nidhi is creating a company. So Nidhi Private Limited also we can create. So Nidhi Private Limited, you will put in long text, but you have to type NIDI, any your birth date. So company will be 6 digit, like it is 4 alpha and 2 numeric. Okay, you have to create like this 4 alpha 2 numeric. What I have created, Tata 10. And company name you can type fully, it does not matter. Suppose it is Tata group of company I have created, so I have given the full name. This is long text. Okay, and likewise here postal code you these all are mandatory. This field to field you can skip, but in real time work in a company, if SAP software is using in a MNC's companies, then you have to fill all the details like street, post box, everything. But for right now, for learning purpose, you can use this much. Clear? After this, we have the save button here. So you have to click on save. So students, you should not save with the other companies. What you need to do when you are getting prompt for customizing request, we need to click on here. We have options like create request. See my pointer where I put the cursor. So we have to create a request for this. Click on this and you can write the same name which you have mentioned for the long text. Tata Group of Company 10. Okay, Tata Group of Company 10. After this, you need to save. What you do? You need to save. So this request has been created. You can see ECC for it's an ECC server K, and this is our code. It is a system generated, the software generated code. It will automatically generate as soon as you create a request. It will generate. This is known as customizing request. After come this, you have to click on continue, and this is known as enter button to save this detail fully. So what is displaying now? data was saved. Clear? Till this any doubts is there? Till this any doubts is there, students? You understood? Okay, other students? Yes, I will show you once again. I will show you once again. So you will get to know. Yes. So let's see once more. So this has been saved. I have to, this is the back button, this is the exit button, this is the cancel button, students. This is save button. Okay. So how to go back to the previous screen? You have to come back. I'm fully on the SAP Easy Access screen. Right. I'll show you from beginning once. Let's suspend the guest. Okay. Then I'll close this. Let's open once more. Okay. Then resume this virtual machine. Okay, we got the platform, SAP Easy Access platform we got. Now we need to type in the T code bar. Just click on this once, type SPRO. Okay, then we have to go to the SAP reference IMG. Okay, then what we need to do, we have to go to the enterprise structure. Then we have to go to the definition. Financial accounting, define company. Once you click on define company, you will get change view internal trading partners. So you have to click on new entries. This is also some buttons is there. I am just explaining that what is that. This is called change and display. This is details. Need not to click on this right now. New entries, this is copy as, this is anything you want to delete, nothing you have to use here. This is all technical. This undo changes, select all, this also you can do, select block. But right now this all keys are not required. We have to click on new entries. Once you click on new entries, now one more company let's create, Tata 21. Okay, company name is Tata, sorry, company name is Tata Group of Company. Let's take 21. Different numbers I'll give. This is next is postal code 560011. This is Jayanagar pin code I'm giving. You can give where you are staying. Suppose you are staying in Koramangala, you can give Koramangala. But this is I'm giving Bangalore Jayanagar, country India, language key EN. Do not use like caps lock, students. If you want caps lock, so what you will do, just click on this, select, what is that, India. You just scroll, India. You can select like this, or else just type normally in. So INR. After this, you have to click on save. Once you click on save, this is not, this is the previous company. Again, you need to create a request. Okay, you need to create a request. So what I'll create now, Tata Group of Company 21, correct. So you have to click on save. Once you click on save, one more ECC 232 has been created. Now I'll show you what is that actually. So once creation, I will show you this once more. So this has been saved. Okay, this has been saved. So back. Clear? Students, you understood how it is working? Hmm? Okay. Okay. So all you have understood. So we'll continue the next. So we have created a company. Now what we'll do? We have to create a company code, right? Next step is creation of company code. Let's take with the path once again. Come back to this hour. This is your define company. Next, students, you can write the path for define company code. Please write the path. This you can make a note on this. Enterprise structure, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure definition, financial accounting, edit, delete, check company code, and edit company code data. Then click on new entries. Till this much you can write. So stay online, students. So all you make a note on this. Finish, students. I'm sending what are the requirements on the group. I'm sending what are the requirements to install the software. Please check it out. So please note down this how much is required, and basically Windows 10 is better. If you have Windows 10, it will be faster. It will work on Windows platform only. Okay, so we'll start doing on this.
Ma'am, how to download the
Yes, tell
software?
me. Yes, tell me. Someone is asking. Yes, tell me, students.
How to download the software, ma'am?
We cannot download. Our system admin can install that is. So we'll let you know by tomorrow's class when it will be finalized. He can only install. Our system admin can install only. It cannot be downloaded through the internet. Okay. So we'll update you in the group. So that's what little topic I'll cover today. Within this week, you can we will select the date. So installation procedure, and we'll update you in the group as soon as possible. We'll update you. Okay. So let's see here. Define company code. So we'll go to the software, and next option is the next down only, define credit control areas. Not this is edit, copy, delete, check company code. So what is that? Edit company code. Edit code company data. Click on new entries. So I'm going to create a company code MT, or else I'll create Tata 10. Okay. So here company name Tata Group of Company 10. So city is what? Bangalore. Country India. Currency INR. Okay. Currency is INR. Language key is EN. So please note down this. So you can note down this. Then I'll show you how to assign company code to company.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, we are done.
Yes. Okay, just a minute. So you have done this. Save this. Just click on save button. You'll get save. So you will get one more screen here. So select this company. So name, same you can give. Search term is not required, students. Directly you give postal code. City is Bangalore. Country, India. Reason is 10. Other things you need not to fill, it is already English is there. So what is actually this is called company details, but is actually edit address, means companies, suppose you are working in a companies, this is all company details will be there. Search term will be there. Street and house number, where the building is there, company's building, house number means door number, like that it is. Then post box address you can fill, postal code, company postal code. In real time working on the software, this all details is mandatory to fill. But right now, to understand and to learn, this much is minimum requires is there. Minimum requirement is there. So language English. Other things you need not to do anything. You have to click on save button. So what is that? Copy enter. You will get this tick mark, that is known as copy enter. So please make a note by seeing the screen.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, students, tell me. So you have note down this. Those who have note down, please put your reply. Okay. Okay. So other students, you have note down. Anyone has any doubts in this? What should we? No, this is path. What I am saying, what we have done, you can make the note down. I told. So what is that in software? Roshni is asking that. So here it is a edit address. What we are doing? Click on this tick mark, and we are going to save this. Okay. So now you can see we are getting again prompt for customizing request. Okay. Tata Group of Company. Click on this and save this. Okay, so this is the creation of company code. So you have to click on save once again and just back to the screen. You can check the position. So what is that? We have created TA10. Click on this and save. Okay, so close this. Now suppose you have created a company, how you will check? In your mind one questions will be there. If I have created one company, how do I check? Right? How can I check? So very simple. Suppose you have created companies and you have to go to the define company, click on position. Click on position. So what we have created? Tata 10. It is not a case sensitive, students. You can give like this, click on this. So you will get Tata 10, Tata Group of Company. Clear? Like this you can check your company which you have created. Likewise, you have to click on this edit, delete company code data, edit company code data, click on position, and what you need to do, TA10. So click on this, click on that. So you can see Tata Group of Company 10. Clear? Like this you can do. And save this and come back. So this procedure has been done. Now today's last topic is assign company code to company. But before that, I will tell you one define credit control area, but this I will teach you on tomorrow's class. Let's whatever we have created, we need to assign. What is that? Here we have after financial accounting, you can see assign. Write the path for this SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. So definition, not students till definition. Just below that, after enterprise structure, directly you can go the longer procedure. You can do here also enterprise structure. Instead of definitions, you can do assignments. Instead of definitions, you can do assignments. Click on this financial accounting, assign company code. So please make a note on this. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, assignment. Enterprise structure, assignment. So click on the assign company photo company. Click on this and you have to click on the position. Let's see once. Click on assign company photo company. Click on this and position. So we have to type the company code which you have created. Okay, TA10. So click on this. So we need to type that company. So how will you can search here also? Here we have a search button. So if you search, you will get that company name. You can scroll down. Either you can type that or you can search. So Tata 10 I have created here. Tata group of company. Okay. So click on save. You have to click on this. This is not our companies. So Tata group of company. You understood, students, like that? So you have to check which company code you are going to assign. So again, if you'll define financial accounting, we'll check this one, positions, TA 10, click on this, double click on that. So that is the save, already saved this. Likewise, we can do for one more companies. We have created this one. One more we have created now. Define company, edit company code, double code here, click on new entries, will create TA21. So company name is Tata Group of Company 21. Once more I'm showing. City is Bangalore, country is India, currency is INR, language is EN. Click on save. So here we need to create once again uh, Tata Group of Company 21. Sorry, this is your type 21. So postal code is 560011. This is Bangalore. Country I am India. This one is 10. So English, all these things has been done. Click on save. Data has been saved here. Click on save. Back. Okay. So again back. Close this. Now this company code we are going to assign. So take positions TA, TA, company code it is asking. So okay, TA21. Click on this. Which group of company? Tata group of company 21 we have created. Just scroll this. Tata group of company. Yes, this one is there. Click on save. So data is getting saved. So understood, student, how it is getting saved? Hmm? Till this, any doubts you have? All you understood? Okay. So those who have understood, please your response as a thumbs up. Okay, very good. So last topic I will just discuss, but we'll do tomorrow's class. Little bit, just for 5 minutes we'll discuss. So credit control area. What is actually credit control area? So in business we have like suppliers and customers. Okay. So what do you mean by suppliers? Yesterday also I told you. Suppliers means the person who is supplying goods and services is known as suppliers. Okay. And that is known as creditors. In accounting terms, it is known as creditors. Likewise, customers. Customers are the debtors. Okay. So we are setting a credit limit for the customer. So credit control area, credit limits, that is the difference. Little bit it will include that. Credit control areas in enterprise structure. So we are giving a credit limits. Credit means what? Suppose you one person A has purchased some items from person B. So the person B is not paying on the spot. Okay, that is called spot payment. So in business we have to pay on the due date. We have to decide a date, the suppliers will decide a date, and we are giving the what is that cost of the purchase on that, means whatever expenses we have done, whatever the purchase price on this due date. So that is known as your against reference. That is a new reference is there, against reference is there. But in SAP, in Tally, it is their references fields. But in SAP, what we are setting a credit limit. Like suppose there is a credit limit for 1,000. Till 1,000 rupees, we can give in credit transactions. Means we can supply the materials without making any payment till 1,000 rupees. Apart from this, you will not able to sell. Suppose you are selling to the customer some items. In between 1,000 rupees, you can sell. Beyond that, you will not able to sell on credit. Understanding? So that we are setting a limits. The difference between the purchase and pay transaction, that is known as credit limits. I will show you with one example tomorrow's class how it will work. So here one fixed amount like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs you can give for the credit limits. Till that a person in a companies, there will be a different departments like senior manager, junior manager, senior accountant, junior accountant, executive level. All these things will be there. So the junior accountant can post, means can raise the invoice in between 10,000, suppose in between 10,000, small amount I'm telling. Likewise, the senior accountant can post the document till 1 lakh. Likewise, junior manager can post up to 15 lakhs. Okay, and the senior manager can post the documents up to 50 lakhs. So that is called as a credit limit set for the customers. So we are working on the client server model, and we are setting a credit limit for the customer. How it will work, we'll be discussing in the tomorrow's class. If you want, you can write a path for this. Just make a note on defile credit control area. This path you can make a note, students. I'll show you how it will work. Okay. So students, you have note down this. Okay. This particular topic will be discussing in the tomorrow's class. So I want to ask you one question at last before ending this today's sessions. Uh, when you will be ready with your systems to install? So we'll finalize one date in between these days. Is it possible in 1 2 days? Yes, students.
Ma'am, what if our systems are not here in Bangalore?
Okay. No, those who have a system with them. So is it possible? So we'll finalize. That's what. We'll talk to our
Can we
management.
do on Saturday?
We'll update you in the group by tomorrow, and you can do this. Okay. So that's all, students. We'll wind up the sessions today. Today's topic, everyone understood? Please reply in your voice once. Okay, fine. So thank you. We'll wind up the sessions. We'll continue tomorrow. Link will be the same, students. Same link only. You have to follow. Okay. Attendance we are taking, students. We are updating that. Attendances we are taking. Okay. Recordings will get tomorrow. What is the use of using SAP software? You are learning SAP. You have to install so you can work on this. Correct. So that's all. Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.